So starting to date or establish a relationship after cancer with some problems is really, really difficult, and sometimes poses such a hurdle that people actually isolate themselves. I think men in particular, because of that notion that men are, these sexual beasts always ready to go. So I actually think online dating provides a really useful filter, because you can put it out there, just, I'm a cancer survivor, I'm a testicular cancer survivor, whatever it is. And that acts as a little bit of a filter, because other people who perhaps get freaked out by that may then not move further, but someone who perhaps has knowledge or is accepting or thinks that it doesn't matter will perhaps proceed with some email contact, phone contact, etc. It's really difficult to disclose that you're a cancer survivor and that you have sexual problems for both men and women. But I think for men in particular, who are supposed to be and I'm using the term very, very carefully, aggressor. I really don't mean it as being aggressive, but men are supposed to make the first move, etc. And it can be very, very difficult to do in the context of being a cancer survivor, having some residual problems, long or late-term effects. It's really difficult. Rejection hurts a lot. And when there's a pattern of rejection, it's hard not to blame it on the cancer. And the reality is it very well might be the cancer. Everyone seems to be looking for the perfect partner. I don't know that the perfect partner exists, but I think we're certainly told that your soulmate is out there. There's someone for everyone. And what happens if you can't find that someone? It's extremely difficult. I think to a certain extent you've got to wall off your heart and accept that there just are people out there who can't get over it. And it actually might be more reflective of stuff that they've been through, that perhaps they've been rejected in the past, or they have issues around whatever. They have a history of choosing the wrong person. They have a history of relationships going bad after a certain period of time. So while it might feel like you all the time, it isn't always you. And I think it's really sad to really cut yourself off from the potential of actually finding someone somewhere. It takes time. And I think that, when you go into establishing a relationship with the idea that this is not going to work, you're going to be rejected again, it sometimes does become a self-fulfilling prophecy, because you can put out the kind of vibe of, yeah, I know this is useless, I'm less than. And the reality is that we are way more than just our sexual organs.